there, big kids. It is week 6, day number 5. It is your last day. Woo woo of this packet. Yeah, boy, let's go. So we are going to look at our vocabulary study. What I want you to do is look at those vocabulary words that you had for Jake Drake Know-It-All and look over those. And then I want you to make sure that you understand chapter 2 really well. And then what you're going to do is I have a little quiz for you. And so first you're going to write your name, number, and date on here. And then it's going to ask you a multiple choice question. So it says in chapter 1, Jake tells us that he likes television, computers, video games, or comic books, and you'll circle the answer. The grand prize for the best science fair project, and so you'll go ahead and circle that. Then according to Jake, who is the biggest competition in the science fair and why? So so for our answer, you're going to say, you would start off by saying, according to Jake, comma, his, do you see how all these words are there? We're just rewriting it. Biggest competition. Now, some of you could even add in the science fair is blank because, and then you have to tell me why. See how it says why? That means your answer has to have this word, because. So, according to Jake, his biggest competition in the science fair is, and then you'll say who that is, and then you'll say because, and then tell me why. And then here, why does Jake want to win the science fair? So we would rewrite it. We would say Jake wants to win the science fair, and guess what word we'll use again? Because, and then tell me why. And then on this little extra, it says in chapter 1, Jake says there's nothing worse than a know-it-all. Do you agree with Jake? Why or why not? So you could say, I agree with Jake. I think there's nothing worse than a know-it-all because blah, 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 blah. Do you see how each of these sentences have the word because? It's because you need to you need to justify your answers. Cool. So make sure you write the rest of these answers here. Don't just write this because that's not going to cut it. Okay, cool. Now, when you can go ahead and pause the video and answer these. Hi. So now that you're done with that, the understanding the story part, now you're going to do your vocabulary study. So on here, the first thing it asks for is a synonym. Remember, synonyms are words that mean the same. So you'll find the words that mean the same, and you'll match those up. You'll draw a line. Filling in the blank, this is pretty easy stuff. Now here you get to make your own sentences using 3 of the vocabulary words. Now if you notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So when you only have to pick 3 sentences to write. That's so easy. And then you're going to tell me what a know-it-all is. And guess what? One more thing. The last thing is that you're going to write a chapter summary that goes along with this. And so in your summary, you're going to tell me what happens in these chapters. So what are the titles of these chapters? So you would say chapter 1's title and then chapters 2's title. What are 3 words you think describe these chapters? So if you had to only pick 3 words to describe those 2 chapters, what would you do? What words would you choose? And then what happens in the chapters? So you're going to write a good sized paragraph here telling me what happened. And then what was your favorite part of these chapters? And then based on what happens in these chapters, what do you think will happen next? So so based on what happened in these chapters, I think that the next thing to happen will be blah, 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 blah. You'll tell me what. And guess what? That's it. So these pages, I know some of you are like, oh, it's a lot, but these pages are taking the place of a test. So it's kind of cool. I think you guys might rather have this than a big old fat test. Cool. All right, off you go. Boop, boop.